but also to do so through this beautiful sterling silver. This is such a gorgeous marriage between sterling silver and gemstones. There is tulips that you're going to notice here, and we'll see it with the ring first as we come in close. I feel like that's part of the garden. It's like that first flower that you see there right with the tulip, but then a plethora of different gemstones that are in different shapes, different sizes, and that are of different stones that really help to give this gorgeous look. A clearance price today of $109.99 or $139.99. The choice is, do you want to bring it home in the ring, which is going to come in on that easy payment of just $22, or would you like to bring it home in the earrings, which has an easy payment of $28? If you want it in the ring, we only have sizes 5 through 7. That is it. So just fair warning to you there. And there are 100 to go around in the earrings, and that is all. This is a clearance price, $109.99, $139.99. What does that mean? Well, there's no reorder of this. So when this is gone, it is gone. So this is going to be one of your final opportunities to be able to pick up on it. Let's talk about the inspiration of this.
So the inspiration is about those first signs of spring, that transition and blooming into...
I'm ready for it.
Right? It's perfect
so
timing. And you'll see that with the metal work as it graduates into that flower and then bursts into all that color. You know, a lot of times we feel maybe overwhelmed from the process, but then your results are worth it. And it's a reminder that the beauty will come. And that we will all bloom, and it's almost like a tapestry of gemstones.
That's a great way of describing it. It really is. It's that explosion of color. I love how it's juicy. Like it's a burst of juiciness. If you could wring out a ring, this is the one that you're going to be able to do it with. There is just so much color that's in here. And as you take a look at this ring, maybe it's not you. Maybe this one isn't for you. I look at this and I think, Narlene, my grandma, immediately. It has her name written all over it. I guarantee you, because she watches literally every show that I do, she's at home right now writing down the item number and telling me to order it, because this is something that I would find in her collection. There is so much personality mixed in this ring, and I know that each one of the designs that you have, it starts with a sketch. So where did you pull inspiration from with this?
So tulips are my favorite flower, and it's because you put them in a vase and they kind of just organically, wildly move into the position they want to be in.
Right.
And that is really the inspiration of the line, and the inspiration on a lot of the designs. It's following your own path, following your vision, even if it turns and it's not quite what you think, and it will lead you to where you need to be. Also, movement is the hardest thing to do in metal. So it's kind of a challenge for us, and you see it in the tulip.
Why is that?
You're dealing with something that's hard, and to give it that feminine and softness, yet keep it bold, was a challenge that we were up for.
Sure.
Right.
And you did it. Like, there is so much movement that's in here. There's no doubt. And I feel like you accomplished that through. You notice that the stones are. They're mismatched. It looks like they're running all around. It looks like they're dancing at a party right there in front of you. Now, of course, it's all solid and it's staying put, but I feel like that's one of the techniques that you must have used.
Absolutely. When we mapped this out, we actually used different cuts for different stones on purpose. So there are certain cuts that bring out certain characteristics in certain gemstones. So it was really honoring the material, as well as the design. And to set it on that dome is really challenging.
Well, we're talking about different cuts. There's oval, pear, round, square, all within this one piece. And then the different stones that we have, it's peridot, blue topaz, garnet, amethyst, citrine. Then that's just covering the stones. We haven't even talked about the carved sterling silver here. You do have carved sterling silver that's in that petal design, and that's going to have that tulip that's there. I grew up on Tulip Circle, so for me this piece is like super special because when there's a tulip in it, it's taking me literally right back home. But this is such a unique and fun piece, and it, like I said, is something that just has so much personality to it. If it's something that's speaking to you right now, bring it home. The easy payment for the ring, $22.98. But let's move over to the earrings now, because the earrings, it would be a perfect pair to bring both of them home. If you were to do that, your easy payment for both of them, we're looking at $50. That's it, to be able to have the pair all together. I love how, as we're looking at it on this shot, I can make out all the colors that are there. Like they really are speaking volumes.
You can wear it with absolutely anything.
That was great.
Dressed up, dressed down, any color, because you have that explosion.
Yeah.
But also the size and the wearability. What I love about these, probably the most, is the mega back. You know, you have the perfect curve, and all you have to do is put the post in and snap it shut.
Now, the earring, how heavy is it? It's a good weight, but it's not gonna weigh your ear down. Wow.
So working with solid sterling silver, you really need to work with experienced craftsmen, not only because you don't want it too heavy, but you need the weight to be balanced. So a lot of the problems you find is that they put the weight too low, or they just put it in the wrong place. So you want the coverage over your ear, which we delivered here.
You've got it.
And then you want it to kind of curve under your ear, so you'll see with like this dimension, like it does cup your ear.
Because it's kind of like counterbalancing, right? Like it's bringing that weight back a little bit so that you can wear this and wear it confidently. And I'm holding it up to my ear now just to see how it's going to have a good length to it. And so, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I get my ears pierced. I keep saying that for these shows as I'm looking at it. But honestly, if you are a guy that has your ears pierced, this is something super fun to be able to wear and to be able to have. I feel like if you are going to a concert or like one of those summer festivals, this is certainly what you're gonna wear. Even just walking into the office and having that big burst of color with this is certainly something that you can't go wrong with. $109.99 if you want the ring, $139.99 for the earrings. That's all it's gonna cost to be able to bring this home, and the easy payment is $22 to $28 as well. Okay, coming up in a little bit, this is so beautiful.